In this video, we're diving into how to add product variants and manage inventory tracking in your Wix online store. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we cut through the fluff to help you set up and run your e-commerce site with confidence. Offering product options like size, color, or material is essential for many stores, and keeping track of inventory prevents overselling and unhappy customers. So today, we'll talk through the steps to set up variants, adjust pricing for each option, and enable accurate inventory tracking inside of Wix. Understanding variants and inventory. Now, before we begin, let's clarify what we mean by variants and inventory. Product variants. Variants are different versions of a product that share a core identity, but vary in attributes such as size, color, or pattern. For example, a t-shirt may come in small, medium, and large, and in blue, red, or green. Inventory tracking. Inventory tracking monitors the quantity of each product or variant available for sale. Accurate tracking helps you avoid selling items that are out of stock and informs you when to reorder. Adding product options in Wix. Step 1, access your product. So first things first, log into your Wix dashboard, and if you don't have a Wix account, you can go ahead and click the link down below in the description to get started here with a free trial. Next, we want to open up the store products page. Now, if you just launched your website and you don't have the store yet, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to come in here, go to site and mobile app, website, and go to website, or you just go to edit site right here. And then from here, over on the left-hand side, you want to hover over till you get to this button right here that says add apps, and then click on this, and then you can just type in right here, store, click enter, and this is what you want right here, is this Wix Stores. Now, as you can see, I already have that installed. So once you go ahead and have that installed, it should say that right there. So once you have that set up, now you have store functionality inside of your Wix website. So next, we'll just go back to the back end of the website and click on the product that you want to edit, or you can also create a new product. So here, now I'm on the shop page. So from here, I can go ahead and click on manage products, and this will go ahead and open up all of the products that we can go ahead and edit in here. Yeah, so for this example, we'll just come into this knitted golf sweater, and we'll go ahead and click on these three dots here and click on edit product. Step 2, add options. So in the product editor, you want to find the options section and click add options. You can add one or more option types such as size, color, or material. For each option, enter the different values. For example, small, medium, or large. Wix allows up to 6 options per product with up to 1,000 total variant combinations. Okay, so here we are inside of the specific product itself. So let's go ahead and scroll down. And here we go under product options. This is where we can go ahead and make these changes. So these already have 2 options in here. So you can, this is great and perfect. You can go ahead and see kind of what a finished product would look like. So first things first, for size. So there's small, medium, large, and one more. My guess is XL. So if we click on these 3 dots here, we can go ahead and click on edit option. And here we go. So you're able to change the option name. In this instance, these are sizes. So we want that to say size. And they've added small, medium, large, and extra large. Maybe you are going to also add double XL. You know, that's coming soon. So you just come in here and type in double extra large and click on add that. Sweet. All right. And now we've got another option here. So now we can see the small, medium, large, and 2 more, that XL and the double XL. Now down below that, we have a color option here. So let's go ahead and click on edit option. And so here they obviously typed in color, but here they switched this. So before it was drop down list, and here it's color swatches, which is perfect for variants where it's a different color. So they've got white, dark green, dark blue. We could come in here, add purple, click apply. And that's how easy it is to go ahead and add different variants and options. Step 3, combine options into variants. So after defining options, Wix automatically creates a grid of all possible variants. You can edit each variant individually. If you have many combinations, you can use the search bar in the variants table to find specific ones quickly. So from here, as you can see, we've got all these different variants here. And if you'd like to edit one, all you need to do is click right here. For example, maybe, you know, the double XL, you're going to charge a little bit more since it uses a little bit more material than something like a small. So that's one option that you could go in, or, you know, maybe you have different materials that are just more expensive, maybe like cashmere versus cotton, for example. One, you can go ahead and change the price here. They also have a strike through price here. So you can go ahead and say, maybe this is $300, marked down to $275, create some urgency there with some savings as well. well. And then you can also right here turn on track quantity. So this is going to be super helpful. And when you go ahead and do that, you're going to go ahead and put your quantity in here. And then as people go ahead and order, that inventory will go ahead and be modified. Step 4, adjust prices and add SKUs. So select a variant to edit its details like we just saw. You can set variant specific prices. So if a larger size costs more, then adjust the pricing accordingly. You can also change the sale price or put only a certain variants on sale. Assign SKUs. A stock keeping unit, or SKU, commonly referred to as a SKU, helps you track each variant. So use a consistent naming system like t-shirt-blue-m for a blue medium t-shirt. Add weight. Enter the weight for each variant if it differs. Accurate weight ensures correct shipping rates. Step 5, upload variant images. Display images that correspond to each variant. In the variants table, click the image slot and upload a photo. For example, you could upload a photo of a blue shirt for the blue variant. This way, customers can then see the correct image when they choose an option. So again, here in the variants section, if we scroll over here, we can go ahead and see, you can even put in like pre-order limits. You can put in a cost of goods. So it'll do like a rough gross revenue for you. This is where you can enter the SKU, the barcode, as well as the shipping weight here. Enabling inventory tracking. Step 1, enable stock tracking. So in the product editor, make sure to toggle on track inventory. This allows Wix to monitor inventory levels for each variant. Step 2, set inventory quantities. So next to each variant, you want to enter the number of items that you have in stock. If you're using multiple locations, specify stock levels at each location. You can set different stock quantities for each variant. Step 3, choose stock behavior. So Wix lets you decide what happens when a variant sells out. Track stock and continue selling. Customers can buy even if stock reaches 0. This is useful if you produce items on demand. Track stock and stop selling. The product will show as out of stock once the quantity reaches 0. Don't track. Wix won't manage stock levels for this variant. Select the option that fits your business model best. And again, to get there, we come here and we come into the variants section. And this is where we go ahead and allow inventory to track quantity. And this is where you can go ahead and select that quantity number. And once you're done, make sure to hit apply and continue. Step 4, update inventory automatically. So whenever an order is placed, Wix automatically reduces the stock quantity. If a customer cancels or returns an order, you can manually adjust the stock. So make it a habit to review your stock levels regularly to avoid overselling. Managing inventory access across multiple locations. So if you store products in more than one location, Wix allows multi-location inventory tracking. So enable multi-location. So in your store settings, activate multi-location inventory. Add each location, the warehouse, the retail store, or fulfillment center. Assign stock to locations. So for each variant, specify the quantity available at each location. When customers place an order, Wix uses the location setting to determine where stock will be taken from. This helps you manage inventory across your business and prevents double selling. Transfer stock between locations. If you need to move inventory from one location to another, use the transfer option. Record the transfer in Wix to keep stock levels accurate. So to go ahead and do that, we'll come over here. We'll go ahead and get out of this view here. We'll go ahead and click on save. And here under inventory, we'll come just right up here where it says change this setting. So we'll go ahead and just go right to the inventory setting there. And here you have all these different store products and inventory options. So if you have many products, then updating inventory one by one can be super tedious. Wix offers bulk editing tools. Use the inventory management page. So go to inventory and fulfillment in your dashboard. Here you can search for products, filter by location, and update quantities quickly. Select multiple products and adjust their stock levels at once. Import and export via CSV. Wix also allows you to download your product list as a CSV file. You can update stock quantities in the spreadsheet and then re-upload it. This method is useful if you track inventory in external systems. Best practices for variance and inventory. Standardize your SKUs. Consistent SKUs make it easier to track inventory and identify variants. So use a naming convention that describes the product and variant, like hoodie-black-XL. Monitor fast-moving variants. Some sizes or colors sell faster than others. So keep an eye on stock levels of popular variants and reorder before they run out. Use clear option names. So make option names intuitive. Instead of style A or style B, use descriptive names like slim fit and relaxed fit. This reduces confusion for customers. Communicate stock status. If a variant is out of stock, label it clearly on your product page. Offer the option to sign up for restock notifications. Transparency builds trust and retains potential buyers. Audit inventory regularly. Conduct regular stock stock accounts to reconcile physical inventory with your Wix records. This helps you identify discrepancies due to returns, theft, or errors. Common mistakes to avoid. Avoid too many options. Too many variants can overwhelm customers and complicate inventory management. Limit options to what's necessary. Ignoring variant images. Customers expect to see what they're buying. If images don't change when they select a variant, confusion may lead to abandoned carts. Neglecting stock alerts. Without proper alerts, you risk selling out before reordering. Set reorder points and notifications. Inconsistent pricing. Double check that variant pricing is correct. Accidentally setting a price too low or too high will hurt your profits. So adding product variants and tracking inventory in Wix stores is super straightforward when you know the steps. Covered adding options, adjusting variant pricing and images, enabling and configuring inventory tracking, managing stock across multiple locations, bulk editing, best practices, and some common mistakes to avoid. So are you ready to organize your Wix store? If so, then make sure to implement these steps and keep your customers happy with accurate stock levels and clear options. Now, if you want to get started with Wix, all you need to do is go ahead and click the link down below in the description to get started with a free trial. Now, this is an affiliate link, which means we do earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using it, we thank you so much in advance. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the channel, we're dedicated to helping you succeed with e-commerce by providing tips, strategies, and insights to grow your online business. So be sure and subscribe. But other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you here in the next video.